आज हम आपको क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स का सेकंड पार्ट बताने जा रहे हैं। लास्ट वीडियो में हमने बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स, टाइप्स ऑफ क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स, प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ पैरेललोग्राम, सिंस यू आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट पैरेललोग्राम इन योर क्वाड्रिलेटरल्स स्पेशल, so after that we are going next problem of exercise 8.1. Here only one theorem is in this year important in your syllabus, as we also saw in previous video, as the diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent lines. Now see in your exercise 8.1 problem number 10. What is your problem number 10? As given here ABCD is a parallelogram, we are given as ABCD is a parallelogram. So first we think what is the property of parallelogram, and next as given AP and CQ, these are perpendicular on the diagonal BD. It is the symbol of perpendicular, and we need to prove first triangle APB congruent triangle CQD, and in second part AP equal to CQ. So first you think what we are given and what we need to prove. आपको ये सोचना है हमें क्या दिया हुआ है और क्या प्रूव करना है। जो दिया हुआ है उसकी क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टी हो सकती है, यदि आपको जरूरत पड़े तो प्रॉपर्टी को अप्लाई करना है। अब यहाँ पर जैसे आपको प्रूव करना है कि ट्रायंगल एपीबी कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल सीक्यूडी। कॉन्ग्रुएंट के लिए हमको तीन पार्ट्स का इक्वल होना कंपलसरी है, जैसा आपने कॉन्ग्रुएंसी में पढ़ा है, यस यस यस, यस ए एस, ए एस, आर एच एस एटसेट्रा। सो सी proof for first I have taken an triangle APB and triangle CQD. See here as we are given angle APB is equal to angle CQD, each 90 degree. The symbol of perpendicular, it means these angles are 90 degree. Already it is given. And second ABP is equal to angle CDQ by alternate interior angles, since we know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are parallel and diagonals intersect it, so these angles are alternate interior angles. ये जो दो चीजें हमें प्राप्त हुई हैं, थर्ड में as we know that opposite sides of parallelogram are equal to each other, so AB is equal to CD. Hence, all these three parts are equal to each other. So, with the help of angle side rule, we can say that triangle APB congruent triangle CQD. First proof, and our second, it is already simple. Since as we get from first proof triangle APB congruent triangle CQD by angle side rule, then by simplicity, it means corresponding parts of congruent triangles, we get AB is equal to CQ. Hence, it is second proof. Now see next problem. Problem number 11 for your homework, and see next problem. It is also an important problem in your examination. So see what is next. It means question number 12. ABCD is a trapezium. We are given ABCD. It is a trapezium in which AB parallel CD. AB parallel CD. It is also, as we know that by the definition of trapezium, one pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is parallel. Then we can say that the given quadrilateral is a trapezium. And also AD is equal to BC. These are not parallel sides, but we are given these are equal. Now we need to named as a triangle ABC triangle, quadrant triangle VAB, and in your fourth diagonal AC equal to diagonal BD. For this, as we already say, if we need the construction with the help of the parallelogram, already we are studying in this chapter. So construction में हमने क्या किया, extend AB and draw a line through C parallel to DA. It is the symbol of parallel intersecting AB produced at E. हमने क्या किया, AB को आगे बढ़ाया और पॉइंट C से CE पैरेलल DA ड्रा किया, जो आपको AB को पॉइंट E पर इंटरसेक्ट करती है. Now in as we need to go for first proof with the help of construction, we get quadrilaterals AECD. It is a parallelogram. It is by construction DA parallel C and AE parallel DC. Thus, by the definition of consecutive interior angles, we get here angle A plus angle A is equal to 180 degree, and here region in your bracket consecutive by consecutive interior angles are allied angles are co-interior angles. आप जैसा जानते हैं ये इसके पैरेलल है, तो consecutive interior angle से और co-interior angle से are allied by the angles, we can say that the angle A plus angle E is equal to 180 degree. Is equation first, and in triangle CBE, here CB is equal to C, since we are given AD is equal to BC, and by parallelogram we get AD is equal to EC. So here we get BC, it means CB is equal to C, and we know that the angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle are equal to each other. Then angle CBE is equal to angle CEB. It means CEB can be written in another form as angle A. Thus, that is angle CBE is equal to angle A is the second equation. And in the next, by linear parallelism, we get here angle CBE plus angle CBA. It is equal to 180 degree. And the reason for this, we write here angles of a line are in another way. You can say by linear parallelism, and hence next step angle CBE. And already we have in your second equation that angle CB is equal to angle E. So angle CBA plus angle E is equal to 180 degree. And it can also be written in another form as angle B plus angle E is equal to 180 degree is your third equation. From first and the third, we get the right side are equal to each other. So left side will also be equal. And hence angle A plus angle A is equal to angle B plus angle E. E will cancel to each other, and finally we get our first result as angle A is equal to angle B, hence first proof. Now for second, see, it is in simple way. We can say that angle A plus angle D it is equal to 180 degree by co-interior angles. Since AB parallel DC already we are given, similarly we can say that angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. We write here as the reason for this by consecutive interior angles, and hence if right side are equal to each other, then left side will also be equal. Then we get angle A plus angle D is equal to angle B plus angle C. And already we have proved in our first result that angle A is equal to angle B. So these are cancelled to each other, and finally we get angle angle C is equal to angle D. It is the second result. For third result, as we have taken here in triangle ABC and triangle BAD. See here, AB is equal to BA. Already it is common in both triangles. AB is equal to BA. As we write the result in bracket, it is common. And second result already we have here, angle B is equal to angle A. Put as its first result. And third, BC it is equal to AD. Already we are given in question. Hence, triangle ABC congruent triangle BAD by SAS rule. Here we get side angle side rule. Hence, it is proved as in third result. And for fourth, we had since by third result triangle ABC congruent triangle BAD by SAS rule, then we get corresponding parts of congruent triangle by CPCT, that AC equal to BD, hence proved by CPCT. Now for next exercise, you should learn one important theorem as the midpoint theorem. It is the important theorem for this chapter, but in this year it is not in your syllabus as proof. Proof जो है आपके syllabus में इस साल के लिए नहीं है, और बाकी अगर साल के लिए थ्योरम बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है और ये आप बेहतरीन रिजल्ट का काम करेगी नेक्स्ट एक्सरसाइज में. सो see what is your midpoint theorem, how you will learn it. It means you will concept having the midpoint theorem, or in another word, how you understand what is the statement of midpoint theorem. See the statement of this theorem, the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and half of length in also, but we are not given here. See the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. जैसे ये आपका ट्रायंगल है और स्टेटमेंट कह रहा है कि यदि किसी दो साइड के मिड पॉइंट को हम ज्वाइन कर दें, एंड सपोज अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्टेटमेंट वी आर गिवन ABC का ट्रायंगल and the line segment joining the midpoint here D and E are respectively the midpoint of AB and AC. Then we need to prove here DE parallel BC and DE is equal to half of BC. It is not right here, but it is 100% proof that we say that D is equal to half of BC. इसको अपन नेक्स्ट वीडियो पर सॉल्व करेंगे. और कन्वर्स इसका क्या है, इट इज द थ्योरम एज इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक 8.10. द कन्वर्स ऑफ दिस थ्योरम दैट द लाइन drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle. जैसे आप एक ट्रायंगल ली हैं, यदि किसी एक पॉइंट के मिड पॉइंट से आप दूसरे लाइन के पैरेलल ड्रा कर रहे हैं, then it is bisect the third side. ये आपका यहाँ का हमने मिड पॉइंट किया फर्स्ट साइड का SC ABC, D का मिड पॉइंट and D parallel to BC, then it will bisect the third side. The meaning of bisect means divide it in two equal parts. It is the converse of midpoint theorem. You will learn this theorem for your next exercise and we will solve in next video. Thanks.